What if the bowl of food you put down this morning is slowly, silently, and systematically destroying your cat's kidneys? Most owners believe they are doing the right thing by buying expensive premium kibble or giving their cat a saucer of milk as a treat. But according to the latest research in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, these common habits are the leading causes of metabolic failure in domestic cats. Cats are not small dogs, and they certainly aren't little humans with fur. They are obligate carnivores with a biological blueprint so specific that even a minor nutritional oversight can lead to irreversible organ damage. Today, we are uncovering 14 deadly feeding mistakes that veterinarians warn about. Errors that are so common they've become normal in our society. From the hidden carbohydrate stress in dry food to the surprising reason why the shape of your cat's bowl might be causing them chronic anxiety, we are diving deep into the science of feline nutrition. Stay with us until the very end, because mistake number 1 is something 90% of owners do every single day, unaware that they are triggering a ticking time bomb in their cat's renal system. To understand why our feeding habits are so dangerous, we must first look at the evolutionary biology of Felis catus. Unlike dogs, who are facultative carnivores and can process a variety of plant-based starches, cats are obligate carnivores. This means their bodies are biologically required to derive their nutrients from animal tissues. According to a landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition, cats lack the specific enzyme, glucokinase, in their liver, which is necessary to process high loads of glucose. When we feed cats diets high in fillers and grains, we are essentially forcing their bodies to perform a metabolic feat they weren't designed for. This is the foundation of our first and perhaps most widespread mistake: chronic carbohydrate overload. Most commercial dry foods are held together by starches: corn, wheat, peas, or potatoes. While convenient for us, research in the Journal of Animal Science indicates that a high-carbohydrate diet is a direct precursor to feline obesity and type 2 diabetes. Cats have a protein ceiling effect. They will keep eating until their protein requirements are met. If a food is 40% carbs, the cat will overeat to get the protein it needs, leading to a massive caloric surplus. This leads us to mistake number 2: free feeding, ad libitum. Leaving a bowl of dry food out all day is a recipe for insulin resistance. A 2020 study from the University of Guelph suggests that feeding cats one large, protein-rich meal a day may actually be more beneficial for regulating satiety hormones than letting them graze, which keeps their insulin levels perpetually spiked. The third mistake is perhaps the most silent killer: the dry food-only trap. Cats evolved from desert-dwelling ancestors, the African wildcat. Because water was scarce, they evolved a low thirst drive, obtaining nearly all their hydration from their prey, which is about 70 to 75% water. Dry kibble, however, is only about 10% moisture. According to the American Journal of Veterinary Research, cats on a dry-only diet do not drink enough supplemental water to compensate for the lack of moisture in their food. This leads to chronic low-level dehydration, which puts immense strain on the kidneys. It is no coincidence that chronic kidney disease, CKD, is the leading cause of death in older cats. By the time a cat shows signs of thirst, they are already significantly dehydrated. Fourth on our list is the milk myth. Despite what every cartoon has ever told you, most adult cats are lactose intolerant. Research in gastroenterology shows that after weaning, cats lose the ability to produce lactase, the enzyme needed to break down the sugars in milk. Giving your cat a bowl of milk can cause osmotic diarrhea, leading to further dehydration and nutrient loss. It is a treat that provides zero nutritional value but significant gastrointestinal distress. Mistake number 5 is taurine deficiency via homemade or vegan diets. This is a fatal error. Taurine is an amino acid found exclusively in animal protein. A classic study in the journal Science proved that without taurine, cats develop dilated cardiomyopathy, DCM, a condition where the heart becomes thin and weak, and irreversible retinal degeneration, leading to blindness. If you are trying to feed your cat a vegan diet or an unsupplemented home-cooked meal of just chicken breast, you are effectively starving their heart of its most vital fuel. 6. The tuna addiction. While an occasional flake of tuna is fine, making it a staple is dangerous. Tuna lacks the necessary balance of vitamins and minerals, specifically vitamin E. Overconsumption can lead to steatitis, or yellow fat disease, an incredibly painful inflammation of the body's fat tissues. Furthermore, as apex predators in the ocean, tuna contain high levels of mercury. Research published in Veterinary Medicine and Science warns that tuna addiction in cats can lead to mercury poisoning, affecting their neurological functions and coordination. 7. Feeding table scraps like onions and garlic. This isn't just a matter of bad breath. According to the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association, JAVMA, members of the allium family contain thiosulfates, which cause oxidative damage to a cat's red blood cells, leading to hemolytic anemia. Even a small amount of garlic powder in a piece of seasoned chicken can trigger a life-threatening reaction where the cat's body literally begins destroying its own blood cells. 8. Ignoring whisker fatigue. This might sound like a first-world cat problem, but it is rooted in neurobiology. A cat's whiskers, or vibrissae, are deeply embedded in the nervous system and are incredibly sensitive. Research in PLOS1 indicates that deep, narrow bowls cause constant sensory overstimulation as the whiskers touch the sides. This sensory clutter can lead to food avoidance or picky eating, where the cat is actually hungry but finds the act of eating from that bowl stressful. Switching to a flat plate can solve this behavioral issue instantly. 9. The danger of raw fish. Raw fish contains an enzyme called thiaminase, which destroys thiamine, vitamin B1. Thiamine is essential for neurological health. As reported in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, thiamine deficiency leads to ventriflexion, a condition where the cat cannot lift its head, and eventual seizures or death. Cooking fish neutralizes the enzyme, but raw fish should never be a primary diet component. 10. Rapid diet changes. A cat's gut microbiome is a delicate ecosystem. Research in Microbiome Journal shows that a sudden switch in protein sources can trigger a massive inflammatory response in the gut, leading to severe vomiting and diarrhea. Vets recommend a transition period of at least 7 to 10 days to allow the intestinal flora to adapt to new nutrient profiles. 11. Feeding dog food. Some owners think kibble is kibble. It isn't. Dog food is formulated for omnivores. It is dangerously low in protein, taurine, and arachidonic acid for a cat. Long-term consumption of dog food will result in severe malnutrition and organ failure for a feline. 12. Location. Cats have a primal instinct to keep their food away from their water and their waste area. In the wild, a kill near a water source could contaminate the water with bacteria. Research in applied animal behavior science suggests that placing a cat's food bowl right next to their water fountain, or worse, near their litter box, can cause chronic stress and a refusal to hydrate properly. 13. Cooked bones. While raw bones can be a source of calcium, cooked bones become brittle and splinter. The Journal of Small Animal Practice documents numerous cases of gastrointestinal perforation caused by cooked chicken or fish bones. These splinters act like needles, piercing the esophagus or stomach lining, leading to septic peritonitis. Finally, mistake 14. Extreme dieting. If your cat is overweight, do not simply cut their food in half. Cats have a unique metabolic pathway. If they lose weight too quickly, their liver becomes overwhelmed by the sudden influx of fat stores to be processed. This leads to hepatic lipidosis, fatty liver disease. Research in veterinary clinics. Small animal practice warns that this can be fatal within days. Weight loss in cats must be slow, monitored, and scientifically calculated. Your cat depends on you for every single calorie and nutrient. By understanding their obligate carnivore status, prioritizing moisture, and respecting their sensory needs, you are not just feeding them, you are practicing preventative medicine. Science shows that a cat fed a biologically appropriate, moisture-rich diet can live years longer than one on a high-carb, dry-only regimen. If you want to protect your feline friend from these silent killers, start by reading the labels and reconsidering the bowl. If you found this scientific breakdown helpful, please subscribe and share this with other cat owners. Our goal is to bridge the gap between clinical research and your home. Tell us in the comments, Which of these mistakes were you unaware of? Have you seen a change in your cat after switching to a wet food diet? We want to hear your stories. Take care of your feline companions, and we will see you in the next video.